Gravy Gang! What is going on, guys? Happy Gravy Day. It is Pass the Gravy, episode number 511. And today, it will be a two-man show. It's Alex and Pat holding things down. Are we holding you down, or are we holding you down? You'll be able to tell us at the end of the podcast whether we're doing one or the other. You got that one? I've been watching Dave, Little Dickie's show, and he says that in one of the episodes, and I was like, I like that line, so I stole it. That's what I did right there.
I'm just ready for some man-on-man action. Let's do it.
Well, man-on-man action, guys being dudes in this one. Yeah, Robert will be back next week, but he had some stuff he had to take care of today, so we'll give him a day off. We got our final mock draft of the season. Not that it's kind of one of those like meaningless mock drafts. Not that it's meaningless, but the grand scheme of things, somebody's already wrapped up the season. So an incredible comeback story. But we'll get a mock draft of monsters is what we're gonna get into. We're going to use AI to draft for Robert today. And we got a whole smorgasbord of things to talk to you about. But before we get into everything, I just wanted to say that I am officially a member of the Four Screens Club, buddy. I broke down, bought a new iPad solely so I could play Xbox on my TV and watch 3 games on 3 different screens at the same time. I was playing Xbox and I was like, but I bet on 3 games. And then the next night I was like, but I would like to watch the Yankees game and these 2 games that I bet on. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to give up playing Xbox. I'm just going to buy an iPad. And I bought another iPad. So I have 2 iPads. I have a Microsoft Surface and I have a TV. So I could roll if you go ESPN Plus, you can roll the 4 screens on your TV. But like when you're using the TV, I still got 3 screens I can use. And really, if I wanted to get crazy, I have 2 laptops I could also use. So that's 5 screens, and I could use my work laptop as well. So that's 6.
Football season, dude.
I have a sports bar now, and I haven't regretted it once. Like, it's awesome. My friend was telling me, like, I may run out of all of the bandwidth. I may use that all up. And I was like, you know what? I've gone through life not really knowing too much about bandwidth, and I'm not planning on learning any time soon. So,
yeah, I've never ran out.
Not gonna worry
before,
about that.
So I don't see that as is that a thing that still happens? Do people run out of bandwidth? I don't know. I've never ran into it.
I don't know.
Is that why the internet at my work sucks ass? Is that a thing?
It might.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know how's the rainbow made, Pat? I don't know. It just happens. Happens. Exactly. Exactly. Nobody knows. But yeah, I joined the 4 Screen Club, and it was people could be saying, Alex, you're just throwing money away. Maybe, but I'm enjoying 3 games and Xbox all at the same time. It's glorious, and I'm just in my head. I'm like, what if I had 4 screens? What if I had 5? Like, I just keep thinking, like, should I just keep buying more? Should I buy more?
You are going to be man cave guy when you get home.
It's awesome, but I need to make like a super iPad one. I need to find a way to like stack the iPads on like some device and then just like open them like a big like drawer where there's just iPads. Then I'm like, on. Put this game on. Put this game on.
You do like sports bars do with big TVs, but you just have 4 iPads pushed together to form one bigger screen.
That would be cool for like when there's not a lot of games on, but I just want to watch that one game. So why don't you just watch it on the TV? Because I don't want to. Because I don't have to.
No, that's when there's 2 games on. You got one on the TV and then one on that screen.
Right.
It's called mega screen.
Dude, it's the dream right now, man. I am living, and if you need somebody to tell you to go out and buy that iPad so you can watch another game, fellas, go out and buy that iPad. We'll never look back.
And if you have the kind of lady that would not look kindly upon that, if she gets mad at you for watching too much sports, get out of there. Get out of there, bud. Alex, you got one of the unicorns who's just chill all the time.
I got one of the good ones. I'm just excited, though. I feel like we need to make jackets. The 4 Screen Club jackets would be killer.
Oh, tomorrow you can watch you can watch every single network that has a broadcast of the draft, and usually like ESPN will have like 2 different channels of it. You can watch like the alternate draft one too.
Well, that's the beauty of like I've always liked just having the garbage thing on like whatever. It's like if you've only bet like 1 game, you can still just have like another TV that just has something else on just in the background that you don't really care about. You're like, I don't know, it's a ball, it's a hoop, it's a net.
That's usually what it is for me.
It's like,
my backup.
I just want to see a ball moving around on something. It's like, all right, I'll throw the Astros on all summer when the Yankees aren't on. I have MLB TV. I'll just throw a random game on.
Mm-hmm. I'll do
late at night. You throw the LA Angels on or the Dodgers on. You're just like, fuck it, let's go West Coast.
That's what it is for me when I bet the late night hockey game. And I'm like, it's the only game going. So that's on my main TV. And I'm like, oh, you know, there's probably an NBA game going. And I turn on my side TV and put that on. And it just stays on. I don't even look at it. It's just more sports going in my peripherals. That's good.
Yeah. And you're like, I watched that game. And like, I didn't really pay attention to a second of that game, but you're like, I saw that game.
That's a big part of guys' enjoyment is just sports peripherals.
Just being around sports, knowing that like there is a game on that I'm not 100% paying attention to, but if I wanted to, I could.
And it's like our safety blanket.
It really is.
Like a grown man safety blanket.
Have weighted blankets, and we have safety blankets. What did I write down for Precome segment besides four Screen Club? What is a fashionista, Pat? I've heard the term fashionista twice, and I've heard it before, but like I feel, is the fashionista just like a female clothing designer? I could probably Google this.
I don't even know if it's the designer. I think it's just like a chick who wears lots of fashion. I don't know. I don't think that's the right way to put it, but like,
is a fashionista?
It's just someone who's known for being in fashion. I don't even think they have to be the designer. It could be like a fucking, like now they're just called influencers, but back in the day, it would have been like a socialite, like Paris Hilton was before she had the sex tape. That's like, I picture that's the same thing. It's just someone who's rich and doesn't do anything but be seen wearing nice stuff.
The definition is a designer of haute culture, Haute, Haute, or a devoted follower of fashion. So is a fashionista like?
It's just somebody who's into fashion. It's just like
it's like a foodie, fanatic, but for fashion. You're like a foodie, but with fashion.
Oh yeah, that's a better one. That's a good comparison. I'm just a foodie.
But like, I love that. I kind of want to just be. I want to be a fashionista. It seems like, because like you don't like what is telling you what's what. Like it seems like you just make it this year. Pleather is back, guys. Pleather is in. We are bringing pleather back. Go bring out all your old pleather. Actually, go buy new pleather. But pleather is back. It is going off this year. It is so hot. You know what else is back? Visors. Visors are back. We're bringing back visors this year. Ditch that top part of the hat, ladies and gents. Visors are the way to go. Show a little hair. Show a little coverage of your face because we care about our skin here. That's what this season's line is about.
I think you would have to be like a sports fashionista. Like, so one day you wear like the head to toe Giants themed, like the, what do you call them? Like windbreaker shorts and jacket together. You know the look that I'm talking about. And then the next day you've got like a Yankees Letterman jacket on. And then the day after that, it's like a throwback with like dirty jeans, but it's like a throwback Red Wings jersey that looks like it looks old school, but it's not. You know, it just you're throwing out different fits, but it's just all around sports. It's all your sports
culture.
Teams. Yeah.
Fashionable, high class is what Haute means. Haute.
Like you get to the point where every day at work, people are like, oh, what fit is Alex going to throw at us today? But we know it's going to be sports and just his sports teams. I think you could do that. I think you could do that.
I definitely think I could. I bought some old school Mitchell and Ness shorts the other day. That was a good. I went and I was looking at a hat, and then I ended up buying shorts that were twice the price of the hat and not getting the hat. So I felt like I really made a fine financial decision.
There you go.
I'm not buying that hat.
Yeah,
I did buy these shorts.
Gotta spend money
Mitchell
to make
and Ness, those throwbacks. They look dope. Yeah, but I want to be a fashionista, and really like that actually ties perfectly into what else I wanted to bring up, because I think that as a fashion expert, as a fashionista myself, it's time to tell the ladies, like, lose the fucking skirts. Skirts are fucking, like, an adult grown woman in a fucking skirt is weird as shit. Lose the fucking skirts, lady. Like, grow up, Peter Pan. You're not 12 years old anymore. This isn't fucking grade school. You're not a schoolgirl. Lose the schoolgirl mentality. Grow up, live your life in the age that you are, all right? You're not a fucking Disney adult over here. What are you doing? Act your age. Women don't wear skirts. Skirts are for little girls and schoolyard kids. Don't fucking do that. Put some fucking dresses on like an adult. Grow the
Sundress.
fuck up. Sundresses. Thank you, Pat. That's classy. But all this like, oh, I'm wearing a skirt. Well, fucking don't wear a skirt. Don't wear a skirt. How you? What are you? 43 years old in a skirt? No. What class you going to? If you're not going to classes, you don't need to be wearing skirts. Skirts are for fucking like kids. And also, just skirts are for kids. But also, what else is for kids are these little fucking like one piece like snap things at the bottom. You know, like that babies wear like under their diaper. You fucking change a baby's diaper and it's got the little button at the bottom. These girls are wearing these like bodysuits and fucking just buttoning them up right there, pulling the pants up. Fucking, what are you? You got a diaper on? What's going on? Women's fashion sucks, dude. I know that women act like they know fashion, but women's fashion sucks, dude.
Oh, it sucks for them. None of it's comfortable.
I got a little skirt. It's just a half-ass dress. No, fucking be a grown-up and wear a fucking dress like a normal person. Lose the skirts, all right? Skirts are out. Skirts are out.
I got to take that back. I said none of them are comfortable. No, that's what the snapback is for. So now that they don't have to get completely naked to take a piss or a shit, which I get that. That's a very big one. So I can't stand with you on the snaps because they're practical and I'm all about practicality. Skirts, I stand with you for a different reason. Because if you were, I don't want to say I don't care what age you are, because of course, you know, too old and too young. This obviously goes without saying. But if you're wearing a skirt, I'm gonna look and I'm gonna feel like a pervert for looking. Like, even just looking at a skirt, I feel like if somebody looks at me, they're gonna look at me like I'm looking up her skirt. You know, just doing some real dirty shit. I don't need to be made to feel like a pervert in public. I don't need that. Okay, you're wearing a skirt. And just the way mine works, I'm going to think of your ass and your pussy. It's going to happen because you're just like, oh, that's right there. But then you're like, okay, so don't look. Because then you're going to think that. And then you just can't look at people.
Right.
It's bullshit. Don't skirts. Wear a dress.
Yeah, wear a dress.
I got enough going on all day. I can't be thinking about your butthole too.
It's what adults do. They wear fucking dresses. Adult women wear dresses. And again, not telling you how to live your life, but I'm just saying fucking skirts are for like 12-year-olds, man. They're called schoolgirls for a reason because they are in school. If you are not in school, you don't need to be wearing skirts and try and act like a fucking schoolgirl. Just act your fucking age, chill out, lose the skirts, women, and grow the fuck up. That's all I got to say about it.
I know at least one person that follows us that's going to come at you hard for this one. Come at us. No, I know she's a fan of skirts.
Definitely go comment. Definitely go comment on like the post because we're not trolling at all on that. But yeah, that's our internet clip of the week. Right, we'll use that one. And you know what else I'm kind of sick of? I'm fucking
women complaining.
Well, I mean that too. But I fucking hate pickleball. I hate pickleball.
Never played, never got into it.
I haven't either, but like I don't want to go play pickleball. Don't ask me to go play pickleball. Yo, dude, we should meet up and play pickleball. You know what I don't want to do? That. I don't want to do that, man. You know what I like doing in my spare time? I like drinking. I don't like playing pickleball. All right.
Don't invite me to do things that we can't drink while doing them.
And you can, I think, but it's also like pickleball is just like be tennis or be fucking ping pong, but you can't be both. You can't be both, and it's just half-ass both of those. It's like extreme ping pong and just half-ass tennis. And they're like, what if we just did it here? I'm over it, man. I'm over it. It's like
I just don't want to move.
Leave it to the old people. Leave it to the old people, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to your fucking pickleball tournaments. Good for you for being good at pickleball. I'm not saying you can't like what you want, but I hate it. I hate it.
If we're doing an activity, I need to have one free hand at all times because that's going to be like, you know, the drink hand. And also, I don't want to move. So if I need to shuffle back and forth, I'm out. Dude. I'm not trying to fucking tear my ACL and be hobbling at work for 3 months because you wanted a little exercise. No, fuck that noise.
Yeah.
Just go have a beer like adults.
And it's becoming one of those things where it's like it's somebody's personality where like your hobby becomes like who you are. And like I've met like 2 pickleball people that like that is what they live and breathe. And like, bro, you gotta come try pickleball, bro.
Tired of that shit.
This group, we get together every weekend, bro. You gotta come play some pickleball, man. No, it's like I know, like you haven't played before, dude. It's really easy to pick up. I'm like, I don't care. I just don't want to do it, man. Like if somebody's entire personality was based around loving badminton, I'd be like, well, that's weird, dude. Like, I don't care. Fucking like a real sport like football or basketball or hockey or soccer, like I like, or else I'm gonna say it's weird. I'm just kidding. I know it's not, but like,
No,
the things I like aren't weird. The things you like that I think are weird, okay? And
no, it's just
I'm just out on pickleball. I fucking hate it. It's not. It's like it's not a real sport. It's like being like I'm good at beach volleyball, but like all I want to do is go play beach volleyball. It's like, all right, like that's what that is. But like I don't like that's not your personality, is it? Don't be that way.
anybody that has an activity, either like a big one is cyclists. Like, dude, I just love going on bike
Just
rides,
want to
shit
get
like
a
that.
ride. Just got
No,
no ride in, bro. Share
the thing about
y'all.
these people that let an activity become their personality, it's because they just need something to cover up the fact that they have a shit personality. And they're people that just want to have something so that they don't have to deal with it. Just be an adult. Either get a better personality or just accept the fact that you have a shit personality. I accepted it years ago. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. But guess what? I'm also not badgering your fucking ear off about what I did last Thursday night. No, I just accept I'm a shitty person and I go about my day. Maybe someday I'll want to change it, but I'm okay with who I am. Nobody else is, but I am. So that, it works out for me. I get peace and quiet. Big fan of that.
Yeah, there's like
Quit
a
trying to
handful of those
mask your
groups.
shittiness.
There's like
They're
a
just
handful of those
masking your
groups
shittiness.
where it's like vegans,
Ugh.
CrossFit.
They've quieted down.
CrossFit has come down a little bit.
They got the
CrossFit
message
has
about
come down a little bit, but it's like vegans, CrossFit, vegans too. I feel like have like they're not as in your face about it.
Cyclists are way up there,
and then
share
like
the road.
Texas A&M grads, like that whole thing is kind of like they let you know they're an Aggie. Like it's like that's gonna be the first thing. That's gonna be the first thing that you have come up in I went to A&M and blah blah blah. And it's like that's gonna come up within the first time you meet them. And like there's pickleball people like that now. I play pickleball on the weekends. No big deal. It's like I don't fucking care, man.
The A&M thing, I think, is a business world thing. Like,
but also you paid money to go to like the school, so like, all right, I'll give you that.
But that's the Aggie network. You let people know, be like, okay, well then someday, maybe we can help each other out. Which I respect about that. In a restaurant, I don't run into that. Like, I'll see guys wearing their A&M shit, and I know they went there, and I know that they're donors and stuff, but they don't fucking talk about it because there's nothing to gain by telling the guy who brings you your food that you went to A&M.
Yeah.
He's like, cool. I was so drunk last night. I don't remember waking up this morning. Not exactly a connection the guy that donated $3 million to the school needs.
Yeah, but dude, like this weekend, bro, like pickleball, you gotta come check it out. Me and the guys get together. We need one more. You down to play some pickleball? You down to p-ball? You want to get on the p-ball a little bit? Let's go.
You might be able to get me out there, but I'll tell you this right now: there's a good chance 5 minutes in, I'm gonna quit, and you guys are just gonna only have 3. Because I'm like, you know what? Change my mind. I don't want to do this. I'm already sweating. We've hit the ball once.
And like pickleball is doing that thing where it's like it's trying to become so mainstream right now, where they're like all these celebrities are into it. Kevin Durant owns a team. Like there should not be like a professional pickleball team. I don't want to follow professional pickleball.
Also,
there's probably somebody out there that may want to follow professional pickleball. All power, more power to you. But it seems like they were like pickleball's a sport. Just got invented like during the pandemic, and then now let's just fucking ramp it up. And I'm like, hey, we got 3 football leagues we're watching right now. We don't need a pickleball league, all right? Let's just chill out.
Pickleball is, and let me just say this: all these celebrities that are into it, who are professional athletes, if I'm the one that made their contract, I've got it in their contract. You're not allowed to play pickleball because if you tear something playing pickleball, I'm gonna fucking kill you. But pickleball is strictly, in my mind, for couples friends. You're a couple. You need something to do as a couple. You've got other couple friends. You go play pickleball just because, couple, especially as you get married and you get older, you got to have an activity to do together. And you're like, fuck it, let's make it pickleball. Like, because it's semi-sport, so I can deal with it. It makes her happy. At least I got another dude that I can stand that I can talk to. We're probably going to get drinks afterwards.
That's a fair assessment. And like group dates and stuff like that. Like I understand why pickleball exists. It's just like it's weird that
competitively you're a douchebag.
It's weird that somebody's like personality though. But yeah, I kind of hate pickleball is really what I wanted to point out, and that is about all I brought in for today's pod. What'd you bring in?
I just another example of I don't understand why people are bad at driving. It's so easy. So yesterday, my GM was driving to a catering job, and we got a phone call at the restaurant that whoever's driving the company van is driving like a fucking asshole. And this guy was irate. Turns out my GM cut him off in traffic. And the person I have since found out, my assistant GM was with him too. She goes, "Ooh, that's pretty close. I don't know if you should do that." He did anyway, cut the guy off, made him so mad that he fucking called the restaurant, which I found hilarious. And then apparently the guy ended up getting even madder because like 20 seconds later, they saw in the rear view another guy cut him off. So I'm actually thinking this is probably on that. He's probably that asshole in traffic that won't speed up and will leave you just enough room, like he's baiting you to try and get into an accident. That's that guy's fault. Yeah. Drive better.
Well, then he sees you trying to pass him. He's like, fuck you, no. And you're like, well, that's why everybody's trying to pass you because you're not going fast, buddy.
And then today they were going to another catering job and he was driving again. And I guess he was trying to get into a parking garage that was too small, but like hit two things with the van. This is also the same guy that years ago when I had those dents in the side of my car was because him and his dad both backed into me in our parking lot.
Runs in the family. It runs in the family.
But like just. And it's a big van. It's one of those big Ford Transit vans, not the full size, but like the medium. So it's still really big. You got to just know, like, I drive that thing all the time. I've driven a bunch. If you come to a parking garage, you're parking outside the parking garage.
Yeah.
So I'm not even gonna. I don't know if this is 9'8", but I'm not gonna fucking find out.
There's so many people like I've seen. I like it when you see trucks that like have done that with like an overpass. Like, dude, come on, bro. You do this for a living and you get an eyeball that, right?
I mean, sometimes I can get those guys drive so many. You're just like, another bridge. And you just start going.
I'll make it. Oh, fuck.
I don't think they should build bridges that low.
Well, I mean, if an
18-wheeler can't pass
cause traffic, so.
Yeah. But yeah, just be better drivers, guys. It's better drivers. It's such an easy thing to do. I don't understand how people are bad at it.
Yeah, it really isn't that difficult.
I mean, it's just not. You push the pedal, you turn the wheel. Yeah, that's all I got.
That's all you got. Yeah, no, that's short and sweet. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's the only way I know how to do it.
Driving's not that difficult, like Pat says. And what else isn't that difficult is making your car or home even smell great with a Little M air freshener, guys. LittleMshop.com. That's where you go to get the best air fresheners in the game. LittleEMshop.com. You order $10 or more, you're going to get free shipping. You use our promo code PTG69. You're going to get 10% off your orders. That's 10% off and free shipping when you spend $10 or more at LittleMshop.com. They got the retro look tchotchkes they're going with. Get some keychains. They got those old school hotel diamond shaped keychains. They have cool little prints you can hang on your walls. They got awesome stickers to put on your computer, your phone, your walls, whatever you want. They got little compact mirrors. They got to-do lists. They got all kinds of awesome digital giveaways. And the air fresheners are what is going to bring you. They are way better than those baby back bitch little fucking stupid trees. Go over there, load up with some of the Little M air fresheners. They are the best in the game. Pat, I was in Pat's car when we went to the golf tournament a couple weeks ago. I saw Pat had one slid down by the seat as a backup, ready to go. He had one hanging in his rear view. I just switched mine out a couple weeks ago. My car is smelling fresh to death. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Any stupid smell, those dumb trees companies that are selling those stupid air fresheners are telling you it's going to make your car smell like, Little M is going to make it smell a million times better. LittleMshop.com, LittleEMshop.com, the best air fresheners on the planet. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Give them a follow on Twitter at Little EM Tweets and on Instagram at Little EM Shop. LittleMshop.com, LittleEMshop.com, the official sponsor of the Comeback Kids segment.
It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch.
Our first comeback kid this week is Taylor Swift. Dude, Taylor Swift is fucking massive. Taylor Swift is fucking massive. I mean, I knew she was big already, but like Emma and her sister went to go see her on Friday, and like I dropped them off near the museum district so they could ride the train to the stadium so it wouldn't be crazy. They didn't have to pay for, but we had to do the parking thing. We had to fight all the traffic, and it was still wild. And like she sold out fucking 3 shows. I thought she only did 2 shows. She did a Sunday night show too. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, she sells at the fucking NRG Stadium. Just it's insane. I wish we had half of what Taylor Swift has and just like following. Love the Gravy Gang. But if we had half that many people like that, no, dude, it's just fucking awesome. And like, it's easy to make fun of Taylor Swift. And like, I was like ready to kind of like make fun of her, but then I was like, I can't make fun of her because so many people fucking love that shit. So people fucking love everything she fucking does. She's fucking untouchable, bro.
She's probably the biggest star since Michael Jackson.
Nobody has said, like, I have not heard one person. I didn't ask every single person in the world for reviews of Taylor Swift. I've not seen or heard one person who was like, that show was just mid.
You're not going to get that.
3 hours. She did 3 hours, like 44 songs, I think is what Emma said, and just fucking was doing costume changes, had like wristbands that lit up. People give out friendship bracelets at those. We need to have the Gravy Gang needs to start doing friendship bracelets. That seems like a cool thing to do. Like when you have somebody else that's not Gravy Gang, oh, welcome to Gravy Gang. Here's a friendship bracelet. I'm not in charge of making those. That's y'all's thing. Y'all figure that out. But like, just, I don't know. I loved it. I loved it for, like, Emma was so happy and was so excited. Like she went and like the build up of a concert is always like, it never is matched when you come back, but she came back. I was like, it was the best concert I've ever been to. Like, it was incredible. It was amazing. And it was like everybody else I saw talking about it or heard talking about it said the same shit. And like,
you're never going to get a bad review.
She owned this weekend, dude. She fucking owned this weekend.
Her fans are just so rabid and so supportive that you're never going to get a bad review. But even if it's just like a boyfriend who's at the show or anything like that, she works so goddamn hard. And like you said, puts in costume changes, does massive amounts of songs. Like some people will go out and do 10 songs, they're done. No, she's doing like 3 albums, 4 albums worth of songs every single show, 3 times a weekend, all year long. The girl's a fucking animal. Like, I don't know how does someone have that much just energy and drive to do it? Like, especially when she's at this level. Like, are you kidding me? If I was her, I'd be like, I've already made more money than I could ever spend in my life. Yeah, I'm not going to tour 40 weeks a year, 3 shows a weekend, while also writing and putting out fucking 2 albums a year. Like, she's an absolute animal. I would have lost my drive years ago if I was her, but that's why she's her and I'm me.
Right.
Also, you know, the whole talent and singing voice and being pretty.
But that too. But like, you could have made it. You could have made it, buddy. Yeah, no, it's just fucking Taylor Swift's fucking awesome, man. I don't love all of her music. I'm not shitting on it. It's just like, I don't know all the songs. I know a lot of them because Emma loves all of those songs. So like, I've learned a lot of them. But like, I felt like I missed out. I was like, I kind of wish I could have gone. So I would have been able to be like, this is fucking wild.
I mean, at this point, still, I would never want to go because
it would have been like a spectacle. I just want to go see.
Even like bad seats are like $300. Just like,
yeah.
Like, dude, I don't pay that much for bands that I love.
It's fucking nuts. As you get older, that's one of my things. Like, if you like the band, pay for the money. Pay the money for that, and then get the good seats. It's worth paying the money when you get older.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, I would never.
Buy the iPad.
And by the way, I'm
getting
good seats. I'm getting good seats. By the way, like I'm not stand up all night in the back guy anymore. That ain't gonna happen.
I'm balcony guy now. Yeah, that was a fun part of my life. I'm like, you know what? I'll pay $20 extra.
Dude, balcony, fuck, and a big part of it is this somewhere where I can easily get out of here too. Like, I can quickly make the exit. It's a big one.
To shift through 30 people.
Yeah,
a wave, like a sea of people. Also back this week. So Taylor Swift, shout out to her, big comeback kid. Also back this week is Appalachia. I don't know. The Woods are back this week. Because in Alex's rabbit hole, he got sucked down this week. It's Appalachia, and did you know, Pat, that you don't whistle in the woods? You're not supposed to whistle in the forest. Don't go into.
I didn't know that.
Don't whistle in the forest. Don't look up into the trees. Fucking Appalachia's scary shit, bro.
Isn't it all because they think there's like mystical creatures all over it and shit?
It's a lot of it, yeah. The Babadoo, and then I think a Wendigo is another one they got there. Looks scary. Just it's TikTok again. This is one of those. Remember how last week we solved the murder. Thank you very much for everybody that showed us our support. That was a hit on TikTok as well. But last week when I was trying to explain, like, yo guys, there's this serial killer in Austin. Have y'all heard about it? And Pat and Robert were just like, Alex, no, tell us more. And so I had to like educate the fellas on the fact that there is a serial killer on the loose in Austin, Texas. And now we've identified the killer. It's a mermaid. But like I was like, well, like I did some research on it, and all my research came up with TikTok videos. And I was like, Pat, for the pod, go check out some of this Appalachia stuff. And I was like, just go Google it, even if you don't have TikTok. And he was like, all of the stuff that's popping up for me is TikTok. And I was like, It's one of those things where TikTok's just taking over it, and it's like 100% of the information comes from TikTok. I don't know. They just everybody's like, yeah, in Appalachia, you're not supposed to go in the woods at night. They say that like attracts spirits to you. And apparently, whistling in the woods at night like makes the evil spirits attracted to you. And they were saying like there's all these stories on TikTok where you'll just watch and it's the backdrop of a forest, black and white, and it's like the scary TikTok voice is like, when I was 6 years old, I went camping with my father into the woods in Appalachia. I didn't usually go camping with him since he didn't like me to be out after dark. When it was after dark, I started to hear weird scratching sounds. And it's just like a 4-minute video. And I'm like, I'm all in on this. What's going on? Where is this going? And then by the end of it, I'm like, that's fucking not true. That didn't happen. And I think they use the Reddit no sleep, which is just scary stories people write.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
That, and they just copy paste it into TikTok. But somebody needs to send me a really stupid one, and I'll just post that and see if we can get the clout for that. I just really don't ever want to go to the Appalachian Trail, and I don't really have any plans to go there anytime soon. But like, just nope. That's a big. Let's just X off North and South Carolina from now on. I'm out.
I think I just found an unlikely mashup of people that we can get together that would probably work well together. So it's just mountain people, hill people, the Appalachians, whatever you want to call them. Partner them or send all of the mysticism / astrology girls, just send them all to Appalachia. They'll fucking love each other. They're like, this is happening because of the stars. And they're like, yeah, I mean, I know that you look at the stars on a night like this, you don't go out, Babadook's going to get you. And they're like, yeah, they would fucking all believe each other's bullshit. Oh, now don't get me wrong. It's a dangerous combination because then we're going to be breeding stupid with stupid.
True.
But at least they'd be away from the rest of us. But then we got to contain them to the Appalachians. Which
have they already kind of started that?
Leave.
Like Charleston, South Carolina is like a hot spot for like bachelorette parties. Or they just like, ladies, there.
Oh, I think of something different when I think of Charleston.
Beaches.
Rallies.
Oh.
That's all I think now. In my head, Charleston, South Carolina is the fucking deep South. Like it's just more South. Proud Boys. Oh yeah. No, I know. It doesn't make sense. I'm just saying in my head, that's where it goes.
No, it is weird thinking about it like that.
Like the color blue does not exist in that town.
No, it doesn't. It does not. It's completely run by the Bloods. That's what Pat's saying right there. If you're wondering. No Crips allowed. But yeah, I just like looking up all this like, then you get in the rabbit hole of like Appalachia. Why don't you look up in the trees? And it's like, because then all the things hiding when they see you look at them and they come get you. I'm like, that just seems like what they told kids to keep kids from going in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like that's what it was.
This is The Village. Like it's just the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
They'll get you.
Just like don't go outside.
Don't
Stay
whistle.
Exactly where we tell you, or you're gonna die.
Stop whistling at night.
Well, that could have just been like, oh, you'll attract a bear. The bear will hear the sound and go see what it is.
Yeah,
it's not a mystical creature. Like, it's a fucking bear.
If you whistle, they'll whistle back. And when they whistle back, you'll be dead. And it's like, what? How are you?
This also just sounds like it. What was that movie? The Cabin?
Yeah.
Where the family's staying and the people just come and murder them. That's what it just sounds like to me.
I need to write up like a long, like really like it'll seem like a serious story, and then at the very end it's just something stupid and it's like done.
Like, but then I farted and shit my pants and woke up.
I said, "Holy shit!" And then I farted and shit my pants, and then
I woke up and my bed covered in shit.
And I had a
the poopadook got me.
So I got a poopadook and a jizzajuke. Had a full body release.
You might die if you shit and came at the same time.
Watching my TikTok.
I think at least you'd pass out. Like that's too much stimulation.
Seems like a lot. Could you vomit and come and shit at the same time?
Oh God, I don't want to mix the vomit.
There's no way. A sneeze, vomit, shit, come at the same time too.
I think you're just gonna off yourself at that point.
No, it's just full. It's a screenshot.
I mean, you probably turn inside out, or maybe that's the spontaneous combustion key.
That might be it. Yeah, nobody try that.
I mean, I don't know why you would want to vomit and sneeze and cum and shit at the same time, but yeah, definitely don't do it.
Don't do that. Don't whistle in the woods.
That's where we'll kink shame. That's the line of kink shaming.
Yeah. Don't do that. And then also don't whistle in the woods at night. And don't go in the woods at night. And don't look in the trees.
Don't go out at night.
Just stay away from the woods.
Just stay at home.
Stay away from the woods, all right?
Huh? Yeah, that's just a fair bet.
I try to stay away from most woods.
Yeah, not a fan. There's bugs, mosquitoes,
ants,
monsters,
maybe demons, according to these TikToks.
At this point, I'm ready for a demon to come take me. I don't give a shit.
I just hadn't heard about the Appalachians in a minute. So it's like, oh, yeah, I forgot that place exists.
They teach you that strip of the country is called that in the 3rd grade, and they never cover it again, because why would you?
And we're just like, why? Because there's mountains named after. Okay, well, how was that supposed to be?
It's the Appalachian Mountains. Like, okay.
Neat. What's next?
There's
not taxes, stills. Don't worry.
It's just gin stills, and that's about it.
I love the Moonshiners show they used to have. I don't know if they still do. Is it on
so
A&E?
Good.
And it was like they have like the cops like we're on the trail of these moonshiners, and then it shows the moonshiners, and they're like, yeah, we got this nice little hideout right here. I'm like, why don't the cops just go, hey, we need those cameras, camera crew, show us where they were doing that. Like, why don't the cops just do that? Like, I never got that. Like, no. Show us where you're going for the camera crew on their part.
They're all like, oh shit, the cops are pulling up. Just duck and hide. And it's like a whole production crew is just ducking behind 4 trees, and the cops, you can see the cops through the trees. They're like 30 feet away, and they're just like, no fucking clue.
They never find them.
And I still bought it. I remember being like, oh no, I heard that like they filmed that 2 years ago, and they have the season delayed like 2 years so that the cops can't find where the stills were. And I was just like, you get a little older, and you're like, no, it's just fake.
Yeah, they could have just showed that they were doing that stuff.
They're showing illegal activity.
Side, yeah.
So the IRS would just immediately seize all of their funds anyway.
Just do this. Just come here. Can I see that camera? Dumb. How'd you get here from there?
There's one guy who's like, yeah, I'm going legit. I'm building my own thing. It takes a couple of years. Oh, I'm still cooking shine. I gotta make my money now, but I'm going legit.
I'm shining, all right? It's not illegal to make moonshine. It's illegal to make it for sale, though, right? Like, you can make your own moonshine.
Like distribute it. And I think it's like a volume thing, too. Like, you can make a certain amount, but these guys are making like 60 gallons. It's way too much. Like, that's obviously not for personal consumption. Unless
what percentage of moonshine jugs do you think have the XXXs on them? Like on the
not enough.
I think they should all be required to do that.
Yeah. Like, how else am I going to know it's moonshine?
That used to be how they did it. It was like, it's not moonshine unless it's got the 3 X's.
Yeah. And then porn just took that from them.
Thanks a lot.
Dirty bastards.
For real, like, also thanks.
They were trying to fucking take things away from us alcoholics. I'm tired of it.
We need something too. We need something too. All right, guys.
Don't masquerade. Hey, my culture is not your costume, okay, Alex? Don't say you're one if you're not.
All right, last comeback kid. This is a quick comeback kid segment. I feel like we may run through this pod. Robert's gonna be so pissed if this is a quick one. But the draft is back because it feels like forever. The NFL draft going down. We're recording this on Wednesday, the 26th. First round is the 27th. Second and third is the 28th, and then the 29th. They're going to do rounds 4 through 7. If you're wanting to watch some Giants draft coverage, check out the New York Giants Rush podcast. I will be going live with them on YouTube, 9-10 Central Time tomorrow night, draft night, to talk about the Giants' future Hall of Famer that we're about to draft come tomorrow. But Pat, you're in a weird predicament, and I am also in a weird predicament because I feel like you were talking about how much you've been watching it, and it's like, yeah, I check the mock drafts every day, but like I just don't care as much because my brain isn't broken. Where usually the Giants have been bad. So they've like been up at the top of the draft, where it's like drafting between like 3 and 10. And I'm like, all right, well, this guy, and this guy might be off the board, but then they could get this guy. They really need to hit on this guy. So this will work out for them. And now we're like 25th. And so I'm like, well, I don't even need to I'm not going to look at 28th, whatever it is. But I was like, I don't even need to worry about this, man. They're just going to draft somebody that's fucking awesome.
Oh, no, sorry. No, you are 25th. In this mock draft that I'm reading, they predicted a trade.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. We predicted a trade, which may or may not happen. If it doesn't happen, then this is fucked.
Also, this is just bullshit because the trade was you trade with the Bengals to go back, and the Bengals picked Bijan Robinson 25th. He's not going to be on the board at 25.
But if he is, I would like the Giants to take him.
I was just trying to look at a quick one real quick to be like, let's just see who they say me and Alex are going to get. And right away, I'm like, oh, well, that one was bullshit.
That's not.
That means nothing. That's just
the beauty of mock drafts. And that's what I don't think people realize that there's people that like their job is to put out mock drafts, and like their company pays them to put out so many mock drafts a week. So like all you do is you're like, all right, well, let me just take this, shift this guy here, shift this guy here, this guy here, and put it out again. And it's like, even if it's nowhere near what's really going to happen, people will then start talking about it and being pissed off at your fucking mock draft. And then you just correct it and put out the one you think might happen the day before the draft. And you're like, this is my final mock draft. And then you get all the clicks for it. Like, it's such a fucking silly thing. It's awesome that people are able to make it like a career, like Mel Kiper and Todd McShay and Lance Zierlein, who's the GOAT of Houston radio, like sports radio, at least I would say the GOAT of Houston sports radio is Lance Zierlein, and he's fucking one of the best draft analyst guys there is. And I've seen like how much time he has to put into that shit, and it's a grind. But it's like, it's funny that people are like, this is bullshit what you're saying. It's like, you don't know either, man. You yelling at somebody because their mock draft is like, how do you know that their mock draft is wrong? What if it's 100% correct? And it's not, because nobody's mock draft is ever 100% correct.
Yeah, especially this year. Because like you said, I do follow a lot of this and I listen. And all the analysts this year, like, nobody has any fucking clue because nobody knows what the Texans are doing. Nobody has any idea what the fuck is going to happen with the second overall pick. So you have depending on what the Texans do there, the draft can go like 9 different fucking ways.
Yeah.
So nobody has any fucking clue. I'm still looking. The one that I just looked at right now to replace the first one, I think we'd both be happy. You get Quentin Johnson, the wide receiver out of TCU. I get Dalton Kincaid, tight end out of Utah. What is it? Utah? Yeah.
Utah.
I love that. I love that. I hope the first round goes exactly like this, because all the players that I like are going to places that I'd be fine with them. Bijan Robinson went to the fucking Patriots in this. The Texans drafted Jackson. No, never mind. They didn't. I thought they got Jackson Smith and Jigba. Doesn't matter. This is all bullshit because this
doesn't matter because it's probably not all accurate. Yeah.
But you know what it is? It starts getting the switch going off in our brain that just sits there all for like 9 months a year going football.
Yeah. I mean, although the Roughnecks shout the Houston Roughnecks additional comeback kid because they are in the playoffs fighting for a spot in the championship. We beat Arlington, excuse me. But 2-0 against Arlington, one more win against Arlington, and we're going to the ship, fellas.
Yeah, but that's like,
I will bring this city a championship like I promised us when I became part owner many years ago.
They're not even, as much as I love my Houston sports and I love these spring leagues, they're not even like appetizers. They're like the palate cleanser that you get. We're like, okay, we're about to get a new season. Let's cleanse the palate, give us a little bit of football to break us in,
which is the beauty.
And then it's draft time. And then we'll pay attention to you over here. We enjoy what you're doing. You're giving us football, but like we're now starting to focus on actual football.
Right. But yeah, it's funny watching the people that get mad about mock drafts because it is all just speculatory. But like the key is, it's like at the beginning of the season where you like look at the schedule, like win, loss. Like you get all hyped up. You're like, we're all undefeated now. We're all undefeated. Like no matter who your team drafts, just have the mentality is like fucking future Hall of Famer. Nailed it. Like nobody can make your like whatever take you have on it wrong. I said not to draft Daniel Jones on this podcast. They did, and then I was like, fuck, I have to be a Daniel Jones stan. He's a future Hall of Famer now. I've said that, and I'm just like, all right. And then I fell in love. And then I fell in love. And I think just whoever they take, just tweet out fucking Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. Like every Giants pick this entire weekend, I'm going to just quote tweet and be like, future Hall of Famer. Double future Hall of Famer. They're like, how is he a double future Hall of Famer?
6th round pick. You're like, I haven't grinded tape on him. I don't know a lot about this guy, but from what I'm hearing, future Hall of Famer.
Nobody is a bigger insert this guy's name than me. And I'm really excited to see what he's going to do with the team.
One of the best parts about the draft is
you can just pretend to be an expert without being an expert. Nobody knows anything.
When you get to the mid rounds, and your team drafts a skill position player, even like a linebacker, or an edge rusher, just any position like that, you're like, sweet, I'm going to watch like 12 plays. It might be over like 2 highlight films.
YouTube highlights.
Of this guy.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to see. And then I'm like, okay, well, I saw some flashes there. You know, if we mix him in right, the guy can fit in really well in our system. You have no fucking idea what your own system is. You're just like, all right, well, he's ours. I love him.
But then they get to be like comparisons. Oh, he kind of has like Randy Moss hands. Like he's just like we just drafted Randy Moss in the 6th round. What a fucking steal. What a fucking steal. Like you just get to convince yourself that like they haven't played it down yet for your team. So they're all going to be studs. That's that's the positive vibes, Alex. Usually I've been negative Giants vibes, Alex, going into stuff. And it's like this one past year, I'm just so happy that I'm like, no, dude, they can't do anything wrong. We're just going to be better. We're just going to be better.
Here's the part though, now that I'm unfamiliar with, or two of the parts. So like, okay, so me and you were talking beforehand how like you're drafting in a spot you're not used to late in the first round. I'm drafting in a spot where you can still be like, okay, well, like these guys are going to be there, and that where when you're in the 20s, you're just kind of like, well, let's just get the best of whoever's left available because you got no fucking clue. Right. At 13, I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, I can hope for these guys. I can hope for them. They might still be there. But also I'm in the position of, okay, now Aaron Rodgers isn't there. I don't know what the fuck our team is going to be with Jordan Love. And the Bears are in a spot where like, okay, it looks like they've got their guy at quarterback. They traded back from the 1st overall pick, got a shit ton of things. Now they're sitting there at 9, and they might still get the best player on the board, the guy out of Georgia, Jalen something, because he's falling down draft boards just because his attitude and he was part of that crash that killed his teammate. So like he's falling a little bit. Like they could have just traded back from the 1st overall pick, got a haul of picks, and got the best guy in the draft. And their team's starting to get better. And I don't know what my team's doing. You're in the scenario where like a lot of people are saying Bijan Robinson to the Eagles, which like fuck, that's just an embarrassment. See that's the thing though. We're both in this. We both also have this one dread hanging out there on the draft. It's what makes the draft exciting. You don't know what the fuck is ever going to happen.
The Eagles to get Bijan Robinson. I will be very upset.
Oh, if he's on the board and the Cowboys are drafting, he's going to the fucking Cowboys. That has Jerry. That has Jerry written out. Like, there's no more obvious pick than maybe 15 years ago, the Raiders were just going to draft whoever the fastest player left was. Like, they were always going to do that. Jerry is going to take the stud who's lived in Texas his whole life and is an absolute fucking beast. If he's there.
Let's hope he's not.
Oh, yeah, fuck. I don't want that to happen either.
He's not. Yeah, the draft is back, dude. And I'm excited. I'm not really like, I'm just like, it's going to happen. And I'm going to be like, okay, cool. I'm excited that it's like draft time, but like, I'm not as like, I'm just happy that I don't have to worry about like, we got like, obviously the Giants got to draft well, like every team does, but it's like, I'm going to ride or die with this. This is like the biggest part of my season. Cause usually it was like, well, here's the hope. And then it's gone after like that first game. And right now I've still got that hope from last year, and it's a fun feeling.
Well, and I've got the thing hanging out there where I need our 1st round pick to be really, really good, because that's probably who the jersey I'm going to have you get for me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get a jersey and have this dude just suck immediately.
Yeah.
Like, if he's just a bust,
then you would be the jinx of it.
I'll fucking cry. But I'm also cheap, so I'm going to wear the jersey for 10 years.
Right. You know that you could just get a custom jersey just as like Dion on it, or just as Pat.
No, those are fucking lame. I'd rather wear, like, I still wear my AJ Hawk, or not anymore because I'm going to get a new one, but I've worn AJ Hawk. He hasn't been in the league for fucking like 7 years.
True.
It's just support my guy. He was also really good for us though. He was a Packer. Great name too.
Yeah, it is a cool name. It's a very cool name.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, the draft is back, and that is also our cue, because we do the mock drafts after the end of the NFL season, after Super Bowl is over, because the mock drafts come out then, and then they just don't stop coming, and they won't stop coming until they hit the ground, and they keep on running. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. Mock drafts are a little over the top, so we make fun of them by mock drafting random things all throughout mock draft season. This will be our final mock draft of the season, because the draft is tomorrow, so we won't have another reason to do a mock draft. Although we could do a way too early mock draft where we just keep the way too early mock draft of insert whatever it is, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Mock draft season begins and then it ends, and this is the end of mock draft season. To recap everything, our mock draft of was it chips last week?
Yeah,
mock draft of chips. I won yet again. I had 49% of the vote. Robert came in second with 36%, and Pat bringing up the rear with 15% of the vote. Pat, quick question on the season. We started off the mock draft season, and you won the first two.
I got cocky, and then I purposely threw the third, and I have not come close to winning since.
The draft.
I got way too fucking cocky.
The draft is just because Pat got out.
It happens every year.
2-0 lead over Robert and myself, and ever since then he has not won again.
I say it around this time every year. It's just I love the gravy game, but you guys all have shitty taste.
I want to say I've won 3 in a row. I think I've won 3 in a row. Robert won one, and then I think I won, and then Robert won again. Robert and I tied. Like, we were hoping that somebody would get fucked over by that. I think Pat, unless if you win, you would beat him by half of a game, by half of
considering he's fucking getting drafted by AI, I hope I beat him, but I probably won't.
Who knows? Maybe that's the reason people vote for Robert. But yeah, on the graphic, I think we have to be transparent and be like Robert/AI. That's what we put under his face. But so we're gonna do a mock draft of monsters. So we were talking about the Appalachia Trail, and we were talking about all the weird monsters that people were saying they saw in there, and then also the draft. So perfect mock draft of monsters. This is pretty wide open. On the season though, since I have 5.5, I cannot be beaten, so nobody's gonna catch up to me. This is kind of just for funsies one, for pride one for Pat and Robert, and AI Robert, that is. But the draft order this week is going to go reverse from last week. So Pat, you got last, you're going to go first, then it'll be Robert/AI Robert, then it'll be me, then me again, then Robert, then Pat, Robert, me, Robert, Pat. That is how the snake draft will go. It's the mock draft of monsters, Pat. What are you going to open up things with?
I mean, I was about to say there can only be one first pick, but I say shit like this all the time, and you guys shit on me. But he's the king of all monsters. It's in the movie name, Godzilla.
Yeah, Godzilla is probably going to be mine too.
Godzilla, he's king of the monsters. Don't overthink.
Smart one. It's a smart one. All right, we're going to go to AI Robert, and by AI Robert, I went to a monster generator website.
I think we should also be able to punch his up a little bit. Like if it gives a generic one, but there's a famous of that monster, we should probably give him that.
If it's one we've never heard of, yes.
And also, guys, it might take a couple clicks because we did like a pregame run through of some of these.
Not and tell them that too, and then they would.
Well, no, it's honestly because sometimes it's going to give you an answer like a wolf. That's not a fucking monster.
True. All right, ready?
Just being transparent.
AI Robert, pick number 2. What do we got? Random monster generator, go. Mummy. That counts.
Mummy's a good monster. Yeah,
Mummy is a good monster. All right.
Mummy's a good monster. Not what I would take it 2 overall, but hey, this is the situation.
Does that count as the mummy?
I think you can just say mummies. / the mummy, whatever. Like, because that's one where there's not like a specific mummy. Yeah, there's the mummy, but like,
All right. I am gonna go Frankenstein's monster.
There you go. I'm so happy you said monster. That. I was gonna be the dick and shit. I'd be like, really? It's actually Frankenstein's monster, not Frankenstein. I was
Frankenstein's monster. And then I feel like I gotta go monster trucks. Monster trucks, dude. They fuck. They just run over shit. They could run over a lot of monsters. I feel like there's monsters that they would fuck up.
Monsters just survive that shit though, dude.
Maybe. All right, back to AI Robert. Back to AI Robert here. He is gonna go with an ogre.
Oh, that's a good one.
An ogre.
You think it would be better for him if we give him Shrek?
Yeah, I think we give him Shrek.
I think we give him Shrek. Yeah, I think that's the better one.
Ogre. Yeah, we can adapt. We can adapt with this. And Shrek was
like I said, we're trying to punch up. We're not trying to hurt.
Yeah,
We're men of honor.
We're playing fair. Look, when you look back on this game, you will say this was a just game.
He's going to win just because everyone loves Shrek too.
Probably. So Robert gets Shrek. Pat, you got 2 here.
I'm going to have 3 of my top 4 now. I'm taking King Kong, and I'm taking the Loch Ness Monster, baby. I love Nessie. Nessie was like always one of my favorites growing up.
Yeah, Nessie was tight.
Nessie's dope, dude.
King Kong, I will allow, although I felt like King Kong was kind of a monkey. Anyway.
He's a monster, though. He's a giant.
Yeah. We'll allow it. We'll allow it.
It's actually also in the Godzilla monster verse. So
that place. All right, AI Robert, back to you. Generate a Minotaur.
Oh, that's a great one.
That's a really good one.
Dude, Minotaurs are dope. I had that written down. Minotaurs are dope, dude.
Minotaur. I did not have that one written down.
Drink a Minotaur. Yeah, Minotaur's a sick monster.
Okay, I'm gonna go werewolf as my 3rd.
I like that.
And then I am gonna go the Monstars as my 4th round pick because they were monsters that had all of the powers of the best basketball players at the time.
I had a feeling you were going to go them at some point.
They're the Monstars, but they had skills too.
They did. Skills that kills.
Final pick for Robert, AI Robert, that is. We're going to go back to the random monster generator. And zombie count, because that's what I got here.
I think so, yeah. I mean, I had it on my list. It was going to be an honorable mention for me. But
just get zombies?
Yeah, zombies. Yeah.
Zombies.
Which is a damn fine pick.
Place. That's actually like AI. Well done.
There's a reason we've had 60 years of zombie movies.
Credit where credit is due. Great job on the AI software right there.
Yeah. A good mixture.
Good mixture. All right. So Pat, that is to you for the final pick of the draft.
See, now I'm stuck between my brain and my heart. Because I know the one I want to pick, but I think the other one is actually a better pick. Like it would have been picked if Robert was here. It just would have. Fuck it. I'm going with my heart. I'm going with the Chupacabra.
Chupacabra. Shit, dude. All right.
Like that's totally one that would be on Appalachia TikTok.
Absolutely.
Like if it wasn't more southern, like that's the kind of monster they would love. The Chupacabra.
100%. 100%.
The Mexican goat sucker.
That's a solid final pick, I would say.
Yeah.
All right.
Chupacabra.
Let's recap our picks. A mock draft of monsters. Pat took Godzilla, King Kong, the Loch Ness Monster, and the Chupacabra. Robert, AI Robert, got mummies, Shrek, Minotaurs, a Minotaur.
Minotaurs, or just put Minotaur. It doesn't matter. Everyone knows what a Minotaur is.
There's the plural of Minotaurs.
Just Shrek in the middle of this list fucking cracks me up.
Robert got he still has a monster. Robert got mummies, Shrek, Minotaur, and zombies, and I have Frankenstein's monster trucks, werewolves, and the Monstars. Solid group. Honestly, Robert might win. AI Robert might win, and then he's
got a chance. Going on to honorable mentions, the one I was obviously talking about was Dracula. I'm sure people were punching the fucking air. Like, how are you guys not picking Dracula? Because, fucking Chupacabra. That's how I didn't do it. Because fucking Chupacabra. I love that. It's fun to say, too.
Monster Energy, I thought, was going to be somewhere. I feel like Robert might have taken Monster Energy just to be wacky if he had been here. But AI Robert was not going to do that. Xenomorph from Alien, and this was another one, kind of like King Kong, where I was like, he's an alien. Do we count aliens as monsters?
It is a monster. Know. That one is a monster.
I kind of held back, but that one terrified me when I was young.
Yeah, like, similar to your werewolf. Scary. I also had Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf on
Teen
the
Wolf would have
list.
played that. I should have I should have specified. I had
Also-
Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors, the fucking plant that becomes a monster. That was wild.
Bigfoot or Sasquatch, however you want to.
Yeah, the Yeti, I think are the same thing.
The cousin,
right?
No, well, Yeti's like the Himalayas. He's the eastern one.
The Rancor, Return of the Jedi.
The Rancor, yes, great,
and
great
Family
monster.
Guy also.
Dragons.
Fuck, I didn't think about dragons. I would have got the Game of Thrones crowd.
Yeah, I had a lot on my list that you didn't get to that I was surprised. Kraken.
Real monsters.
Santa.
Remember that dude had to hold his hand? He had to hold the eyes up with his. That was wild. That was a weird thing.
Santa, if you think about it, could be a monster. No way he's human. Sneaks into your house at night. That's scary.
Belschnickel would definitely be the one I would go with.
Belschnickel. The devil. Krampus. Krampus would have been a good one.
Krampus would have been a good one. Yeah. Predator. I wrote Mike Wazowski.
Of course, Mike Wazowski and Sully. Yeah.
And then Monsters Inc. in general.
Yeah. The Charlize Theron movie, Monster.
Monster.com.
What was Little Monsters?
Little Monsters.
Doesn't really hold up as well, but
the monster in your closet.
Monster in your closet.
That was always a good excuse as a kid.
The classic joke: what has 50 teeth and holds back a monster? My zipper.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I almost just shouted my dick for 1-1 as a joke, but I was like,
That was funny.
So. Yeah, I'm out. I got through everything I wrote down.
Solid mock draft of monsters. We will put the graphic up on Friday. You can vote through the weekend, and we will announce the winner next week. But we won't have another mock draft next week, and we'll be sad about it. So, it's been a good season. Congratulations to me for winning. Please, everybody, congratulate me on being the champion of mock draft season. You know what, what I should do to be excited about my championship? I should celebrate with a Southern Star. My favorite beers. My favorite beer. Pat, will you tell everybody about how awesome Southern Star Brewing Company is?
Yeah, I mean, and I'll explain why it's so good, because like a lot of people do, I was just frustrated as shit at work yesterday. And I was texting my buddy, and I was like, you know what I have to look forward to when I get home? I got some ice cold Southern Star in the fridge. I got some pint glasses in the freezer. I got home. I grabbed a Texas Punch out of the fridge, poured it right in that nice cold glass, and I just let the beautiful flavors just wash away the fucking anger that was just fucking reverberating out of me. I don't even think that's the right word, but you guys know what I mean. It's not just that it's beer and everyone likes a nice cold beer. It's that it's delicious beer. It's the best beer. And even if you don't like one, we're going to find you 5 others that you like. There's so many different flavors. This is weird for me doing this because Alex would have to take a pee, but I'm still looking at the screen, but I'm just staring at his empty chair, and it's fucking with my head a little bit. But yeah, I mean, right now, I know it's hot. People don't like drinking dark beers as much when it's hot. If you can find the Tejas hot chocolate stout out there anywhere, I mean, I would run through like 12 of these in a sitting, no problem. I'd be bloated as hell. It's probably like 8,000 fucking calories to do that, but I don't care. It's that delicious of a beer. You got the always classic bombies. Or just any time of year. Buried Hatchet Stout. It's the best stout in the game. Nobody makes a better one. Everyone knows the big boy, the Irish one, the G. I'd take Buried Hatchet any day of the week over them. The good thing is, as it gets hotter and you don't want the dark beers, you know what that means? It's pool season. Alex, what's the best pool season beer in the world?
Would that be a Southern Star?
Specifically, I was going to say
a Strawberry Bombshell Blonde, obviously.
Oh, see, actually, you know what?
To me, that's the best beer.
There's 2.
Anytime.
I was going to say the brunch, but the strawberry goes hardest. So you really can't.
But then
I forgot about the strawberry. I don't know how I did.
You want to make waves? You want to make waves at your next pool party? Show up with a cooler full of some strawberry bombies, some regular bombies, and the Southern brunches, and I guarantee you, everybody's gonna be your best friend at that pool. They're like, what is that you're drinking on? Like, it's a Southern brunch. Try it. It's from Southern Star. And they're like, wow, this is refreshing. And
you want to be the big
best friend.
Make yourself a strawberry bombshell shandy. Mix it about 50-50 with lemonade. Bro, maybe drop a little bit of vodka in there too, just to kick it up if you're feeling fucking spicy and you don't have anything to do the rest of the day. Make a shandy with that strawberry. Blow your fucking mind. blow your fucking mind.
A little shandy action.
It's fun to say too. Hey, you want to make that a shandy? Everyone loves lemonade.
I learned that with my West Ham groups. They were saying like when their dads would take them to the pubs when they lived overseas, like when they lived across the pond in London, their dads would take them to the pub when they were kids, and the kids would just get a pitcher of shandy, which was just beer that they watered down with lemonade. And I was like, that's why British people can drink so much, because they've been drinking since they were like 6.
Yeah, because they don't poo-poo it. There's not.
They're just
the
like, yeah, no,
stigma.
It's watered down. This isn't even real. And then he's like, you Americans are drinking this. I'm like, well, have a Southern Star. He's like, fuck, you're right. This is the shit. Because Southern Star is great beer for everybody, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, no matter what you do. As long as you love Southern Star, they will love you right back. And I promise you, I promise you, you will not leave Southern Star disappointed. 3525 North Fraser Street up in Conroe. Go check out the brewery. They got a PTG flag hanging there. Let them know you're part of the Gravy Gang. They'll hook you up. Try all the beers. They'll give you little samples of each one so you can pick the right one. You're going to have a great time at the brewery, 3525 North Fraser Street up in Conroe. They always have awesome fun events going down. D's Cooking Crawfish up there every single weekend right now through the rest of the season, it looks like. Go hit up D. Just be like, yo, Alex told me he's 170 strong weeks of crawfish in a row. And he said that you get the best in town. And D will be like, I got you. And then he'll hook you up. It's the best crawfish. Pat's had that crawfish with me several times now. Tell me I'm lying, because I'm not. I am not lying. Best crawfish in town. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. But Southern Star, you're also not going to be disappointed with them. Southern Star Brewing Company, the best beer in the entire world, and the official sponsor of the Not Cool segment.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
All right, let's start with some listener not cools, Pat. We always tell you guys, if there's something that happens to you throughout the week that makes you say, hey man, that's not cool, we'd like you to weigh in with us as well. Hit us up on Twitter at PassGreatPod. Use the hashtag PTG not cool. That's how we will search for them. I didn't do the pre-prep where I normally do that, so that's actually what I'm about to do right now. I'm just gonna run through some of the ones I see as I do this. Hold on a sec. Twitter. My thing is acting up right now.
Dude, it's taking me back so far. Here, I got one right here.
All right, let's go.
From at Alexis Texas, that's TEXIS _ PTG not cool. Getting bronchitis, sinusitis, and laryngitis the week I'm supposed to do the MS-150. Actually, I just saw that we had one. I didn't read it. How is that not that's not cool? You got out of doing the MS-150. Yeah, you have all that other stuff, but now you don't have to bike ride to fucking Austin in Texas heat.
Yeah, how would that be bad?
It's not bad. It's good.
It's not bad.
I don't know. This is
not
just
bad at all.
Some people like exercising. I don't fucking get it. I understand you not wanting to have all that stuff. Here's what I do. Just stop getting sick. Just don't get sick. I don't get sick.
That's the strategy I've always gone with.
Yeah. I mean, sure, you have to stop going out anywhere and don't kiss anybody, but you just don't get sick then.
What are you gonna do? Yeah. What else are you gonna do?
Also, just the big one, don't be around children. That's the big one for not getting sick. That's the fucking one.
Yeah, and if anybody has kids, that's can't be fun. It can't be fun.
But hey, I mean, positive side, you got out of.
Next one we got, this is from David at David and A-Leaf. He's Captain Tweet Mitchell, and he says, "Isn't that cool? Is the people in new development residential neighborhoods walking their dogs who will throw the bags of their dog's waste in the porta cans. Just open the door and throw the bag anywhere, and their construction workers have to use those ass hats." Oh, and like porta potties. That sucks.
Fucking dickheads.
That does suck. My computer's being weird right now, so I'm just gonna. You know what?
I got a couple more. I got two more. I got two more right here. This is a serious one. From at Mel Hyde myself, our good friend Melissa Hyde.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely one of the not coolest of not cools of all time. Helping my sis through the trauma of losing her baby to cancer. I'll be strong for her, but this sucks. Yeah, that's. I mean, everyone said no parent should ever have to lose a child. It's the worst thing in the world that can happen.
Absolutely.
Send her, our best. She's your sister. She's part of the Gravy Gang. We've got her back. She needs anything, reach out. We're here for you. We're here for her. I'm sorry, that sucks.
We got your backs.
Yeah.
That's a bummer, man. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to beat that one. I had one more from Josh Tree. Getting home after work and talking to your neighbor, drinking a beer, and wondering why your truck is drooping one way. Ran over a nail on the way home and got a flat. That sucks. Also, I just want to say I find it funny that the one time I'm reading his is the one time it's not littered with spelling errors. So
yeah, it usually is.
This was just straightforward. I love you, Josh. But yeah, that would really suck when you drove home fine. You're just sitting there talking, and as like you're just talking, you notice your car is drooping, and you're like, "What the fuck?" At least you got it home, though. Bright side. Also, he sent a picture and he said, "Update: all the shit that's on the tire is the oily kitty litter that's still there that we talked about last week." So kind of a double not cool.
Hold on, my whole thing's trying to make me log into our stuff again. I'm trying.
Don't worry, and I think you had written down one or two of them, right? Or no? Do you want to just move? I mean, that was a couple. We didn't do a lot this week, but that's okay. I got a show to go to later, so we're not going to beat ourselves up over it. You want to just move on to ours?
Yeah. Let's move on to ours. Sorry about that, guys. Fuck you, TweetDeck. By the way, it's being weird. All right,
you've got a couple. I'll
go
first because I just got a quick.
Okay.
Mine is just that I do have a show that I'm going to. Like as soon as we're done here, I'm going to leave. So I have to miss the Bruins game tonight.
But you got a phone.
Yeah, and the good news is it's a comedy show, but one of the dudes in it, they're from it's a Barstool one, so they're all from up there. One of the guys is a big Bruins fan, so if they yell at me for checking the phone in the middle of it, I'll just be like, "No, we're Bruins," and they'd be okay with it. I think.
They're like, we're down for it. We got you.
Yeah.
And they'll probably want the updates on it too.
But yeah, I want to watch the Bruins, and they had to give them an extra day off. It should have been yesterday, and then today. My whole week was lined up perfectly. No, they gave them an extra day off. I gotta miss it. Sucks.
Not cool. Not cool.
Very not cool.
All right, that was your only one.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a couple. First off, this is something that I've noticed in the last week. I feel like Sports Center in the morning when I'm getting ready for at work, like I'm getting ready for the morning show, I'll have Sports Center on in the background, and instead of like what it used to be, touch 'em all, they used to do, which was just home runs.
Yeah.
And like then they had web jams, which is sick, like defensive plays people made in baseball. Now they call them rodeo drives. That's the entire home run segment where they just show you sick home runs. And like there's sick home runs, so it's cool. But like don't call it rodeo drives. Like, well, we call them rodeo drives because we're in LA. And like, no. It's called like the Dong Show. Like call it just dingers, bro. Like touch them all still plays. I don't understand why they gotta call it like that's very specific to where they are.
I hated this the second that I read it on this sheet. Because I thought you meant Sports Center was just calling Dodgers home runs rodeo drives. You're telling me that's the whole segment?
Yeah, no, it was like they would show other ones.
I was pissed before. I'm infuriated by this. This is it's just dumb. How did it get through all the layers of people it had to get through to actually tag the segment that, and nobody was like, guys, everybody outside of LA is going to hate this. Literally the entire country is going to hate this. The ones that are up during the hours to where they watch this show 6 times over the day. Yeah, they're all going to hate this. Nobody in LA. I'm convinced nobody in LA watches Sports Center. Why would they? The time zone is so late and they're in LA. They're outside doing things. It's beautiful weather.
That's a good point. That is a good point. That's why nobody shows
That's just a horrible job
until like halfway through them. Yeah.
I don't like calling for people's jobs, but I want their job.
Calling it like that pissed me off today. Like, they're not rodeo drives. What the fuck, guys? So
that's horrible.
That's a not cool. And then my other not cool is I actually had a different one, but I got rid of that because that one didn't make sense compared to this one. I had earlier in the year my insurance card. You get like your HSA, your insurance company, like debit card that you have your money that they take out of your paycheck and put into your health insurance. So when I go to the doctor, I'm just like, oh, here's my debit card that has all that money on it. And I swipe that. My debit card had expired at the end of like the end of January this year. So at the end of January, I was like, yo, hey, can y'all send me another card? And they did. And I got that card, and I'm gonna have to schedule. I was trying to go to to get like some Adderall. So I was going to go to the pharmacy and I called it in and I was going to be like, all right, well, let me go make sure that this card is activated so I can go pay with it. And when I go look at the card, the end date was last date of January of 2023. So they sent me a card that I'm if I got it, it was the last week of January. So they just sent me a card that was expiring that week. Or like if I got it in February, then they sent me a card that was already expired. So I mean, it's all not cool on me for not checking until now. But like, what the fuck? Why would you send me an already expired card? Like when you grab a fresh card, like do you not just grab one that's not going to expire soon? That's
just people being bad at their jobs. That's just people being bad at their jobs.
Sense to me because then like you got to do the whole fucking. Then it's the chore where then you got to call and wait on hold with your insurance, and then they have to transfer you to the card company to make sure that the card company gets your info. And you got to get the same info you have all over and over and over and over again. And then I got hung up while I was on hold, so I was just like, "Fuck it, that's future Alex's problem." Because now I'm gonna have to tackle that tomorrow. I was like, I have shit to do today, so I just was like, "Fuck that shit." Now I'm just gonna have to pay out of pocket for a prescription, I guess. But it was just bullshit. Like one that I didn't check. Two, that they would send me like I don't expect you to send me like a new card that is going to expire in like a day. That's not my expectation when I do this shit.
I mean, so really, it's just a fuck up. When they were entering it into the computer, they hit 2-3 instead of 2-4. That's gotta be what it sucks.
So it's a pain in the ass.
Shit runs downhill. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, but if I don't pay those insurance bills and shit, like, no, I'm fucked. But like, they don't have to do shit to help me, and it'll be 2 weeks maybe. I'm like, it's 2 weeks to ship a fucking card. How about you give me that in 3 days, fuckface?
Yeah, express ship it. I know that's a thing.
Fucking, I know insurance companies ain't short on cash. All right, no, you're not short on cash. You can pay the expedited shipping. I'm pretty sure. All right, you're making a lot of money.
Yeah, all of it.
That was my not cool. Just like, why the fuck would you send me a card that was already expired? That was bullshit.
Oh, I forgot. I did write one more down on the bottom. I have to fight one of the Gravy Gang. Alex O compared me to Morgan Wallen, so now it's on site. Also, I'm bringing back on site, so that's also another not cool because it's not a cool thing to say. But yeah, we're gonna fight. Yeah, we're gonna fight. How dare you? And I know he was trolling me. I don't care. You still said it. I hate Morgan Wallen. And you compared me to him. Called me, I think what he said was Morgan Wallen is country Pat Dion, which just calling him country anything is, that dude probably grew up in the suburbs like I did. I fucking hate him. I hate him so much.
But Morgan Wallen, like, wasn't he like in trouble for being racist? And like, then they just forgot about that. And then he did a bunch of other stuff. And they were like, well, he's a nice boy.
I call it his 2 a.m. freestyle. He was getting back home one night and just being loud as shit and waking up all his neighbors, and they all came outside. And he just shouted the N-word. And his fans were just like, I think he lost like one endorsement, and like they didn't tweet anything for a week. And then his life went back to normal. And he just went back to making shitty music. And then this one was, well, what happened to spawn all this was, he had a show that was supposed to be at Ole Miss, and literally 5 minutes before he's supposed to take the stage, a message pops up. He lost his voice. He can't come out. They knew this all day, that he had lost his voice and couldn't perform. And they still let people come into the stadium, buy all the beer, buy all the merch, canceled it right away. Then it comes out, there was rumors circulating that, no, he didn't lose his voice because he got blackout drunk and they had to take him away in an ambulance, and that's why he missed the show. And so somebody, and this could be an old one, it could have just been a sound check of the speakers of somebody else singing. Somebody sending a video of hours before outside the stadium of what appears, it sounds like him singing a mic check. Like I said, it could have just been audio speakers or whatever. But then also there is a security guard that as people are leaving, are like, it was like somebody took a secret video of him. He's like, no, he was fall down blackout drunk. Like he couldn't stand. They had to carry him and place him in the thing. This isn't a voice issue thing. And it's just, there's been like 9 things with him. Just like every 4 months, he does another thing to be a complete piece of shit. And his fans, they're the lowest common denominator of the American public. They're the kind of people that think what he does is country music. Like, it's so good. He's good singer. Like, well, he goes around shouting the N-word and is just a general piece of shit to everyone he meets. But his voice sounds pretty.
Well, I mean, I guess
I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face next time I see you.
I guess he didn't lose his voice like screaming the N-word at least, or racial obscenities. So that's.
I mean, that's probably what it. Also, there was reports he was just like he was out partying with frats because he was at Ole Miss. So there's reports he was partying with frats all night too.
Hotty-toddying all night long.
But it'd be great if we could just finally be rid of that guy.
All right, let's wrap it up with our final segment of the week, the answers segment, where we start off where I went off on fashion. I'm a fashionista now, and we talked a little bit about pickleball. We pitch our ideas. We give you our thoughts. We ask the questions at the very beginning of the podcast. You get to finish the podcast with your questions, your ideas, power ranking ideas. If you want us to power rank stuff, let us know. We will power rank things. Hit us up. Use the hashtag PTG Answers at passgradepod.com, and make sure that you add that hashtag to your question at passgradepod, hashtag PTG Answers. Throw that at the end of your question. That's how we search for them on Twitter and find them. You can also email them to us, answers at passgradepod.com. You can reach out to us on the website, contact us at passgradepod.com, and then just hit us up, and Jesse will forward that over to us. But also, just it's easiest to just hit us up on Twitter at passgradepod. Use the hashtag PTG Answers at the end of your question so we can search for them. This is the answer segment.
Well, if you just answer the question, why don't you just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question. Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Any questions?
Our first question this week comes from Glamour Perry at Glam for Life on Twitter. That's at GLAM, 4 LYFE. Glamour says, if there's a bug in your car, do you A, roll down the window and pray it flies out, B, swat it, or C, leave it be? I think you go a little bit of A and then B. You go, open the window, get out of here. And if it doesn't go anywhere, yeah, swat that bad boy.
Yeah, I feel like 95% of the time when I notice a bug in my car, I don't know why, but they tend to just be congregating by my driver's side window. That's where I'll know. Like, I never see them on the dashboard for some reason. Maybe it's because air blows up, but like I'll just see them kind of bouncing in the window. So I just roll it down and they get sucked out. Which, like, you think about it, being a bug, pretty cool. You're just waiting around to get sucked.
Just waiting around to get sucked, bro. But the bugs,
bugs
in my truck, I got Trent still hanging in the back there. My little fucking Frankie Ocho's cousin over there. I got Trent Ocho hanging in the back of the bed of my truck. Still got his web going. It's like maybe 4 weeks strong, 1 month strong, bro.
Maybe he's just waiting for you to drive somewhere with the tailbed down so he can get sucked.
Maybe I might have to pull the tailgate down.
Yeah, let him get sucked, man.
There you go, Trent. Thanks, my friend.
So everybody out here
just
trying to get sucked.
Waiting to get sucked. So yeah, I think you open the window, hope it flies out, maybe guide it out a little bit, but then if it doesn't, you gotta smack it.
Yeah, and then if you swat a couple times, well, I was gonna say you never leave.
You gotta leave it because if you swat and you can't get it, and you're driving like on the highway, it's like I gotta let that be for a little bit.
But then if it comes back within range, you gotta try and swat it again.
Yeah.
Roll down all your windows. Just let it get sucked, man.
Let it get sucked.
Just. Oh my god, we're fucking morons.
Next one is from Alex O, your favorite, Pat, at Alex McThunder1 on Twitter, and he says power rank these beans. He gives us refried beans, coffee beans, jelly beans, beanies, and beanbag chairs.
Oh, well,
but there's an obvious 1 and 2.
I mean, coffee beans got to go 1-1, and refried number 2.
Yes,
I'm not even like the biggest coffee guy in the world, but like coffee beans are the most important
and they're most valuable. Yeah. Coffee's expensive,
and if they disappeared, society would collapse. If people just didn't have coffee anymore, it'd be over. And then 2, I mean, fucking refried beans. I mean,
you have to go refried. Those are the obvious 1 and 2.
They're fucking great. 3, I'm gonna go beanbag chairs just because they're super comfortable and they're awesome.
Same.
This is fucking awesome. You know what? I'm gonna go beanies number 4. Love them. I was thinking about this the other day, even though it's weird because it's summer. Now with my shaved head, I'm like, what kind of hat would feel the best? I have no idea where the fuck my PTG beanie is. It's somewhere.
Zach Brown band going.
It's somewhere in here. I don't fucking know where though.
Pastagradmerch.com. You can order a new one.
It's fucking great. And then nothing against jelly beans, but like I haven't really rocked with jelly beans in like a long time. Can't remember the last time I had a jelly bean.
That's about Easter.
They're good and everything, but yeah, it's and I didn't have any this year. I didn't have any last year. I don't know. It's been years since I've had a jelly bean. There's just so many other candies I'm going to go to before it. Really, it's only Easter and then like
it's only when it's like lying around
in the checkout line. Maybe there's a little bag of jelly beans that like on impulse you might just go. I haven't had a jelly bean in like 4 years, and you get them. Other than that,
still usually not. Yeah,
it's just they're good. Nothing against them. They're number 5.
So yeah, I had the exact same list as you. Coffee beans number 1, refried beans 2, beanbag chairs 3, beanies at 4, and jelly beans number 5. I really would have been interested to see what Robert's 5.
Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy some jelly beans and I'm gonna choke Alex O with them like it's the end of 3 Ninjas. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a throwback. That's a deep throwback reference, and our younger viewers won't get it, but. Just Google jelly beans 3 Ninjas. It's what you'll see one of the greatest cinematic, just one of the greatest film scenes of all fucking time.
Yeah, that was a solid one, dude. Hit us up with your power rankings. Give us 5 things that are related to power rank, and that's how we will do that. Great one, Alex. So our next one is from our podcast son, Skylar Lester at OMG at Skylar. At OMG at Skylar on Twitter.
Went over you on that one.
No, I fucked that one up. I think I waited. I should have waited for you to say it first.
As long as we've been doing that, we have no system for doing it.
You never get it right ever. It's ridiculous, honestly.
It's so dumb.
Skylar says, "Why do we call them capybaras when guinea pigs?" Why do we call them capybaras when guinea pigs is right there?
Well, because if you call them guinea pigs, Italian cops are going to get real
That's a great answer.
Answer. Like in the north end of Boston, do they just call them guinea pigs?
Boston. Yeah,
the north end is all Italian.
Capybara is way cooler sounding than guinea pig, but I feel like it's like I think guinea pigs is a cool name, but like
we already
capybara
have
cool.
Guinea pigs are this big.
Right.
Capybaras are the size of like
a
decent sized pig. No, you know what a capybara is. Just type it in real quick.
I thought that was the scientific name for.
No. Capybara.
It's just a big guinea pig.
They're like big ones.
Why do they call them big guinea pigs?
They're like, I don't know. They're like roughly the size of like a pig, but they're furry. They've got that big square snout, and apparently they make phenomenal pets too, from what I've heard. I want one. Like, I don't just want a capybara. Like, you don't want to be the person that's like, oh, yeah, don't mind my pet. And this giant rat comes running out at people that they don't know what it is because it's not native to our fucking part of the world. But if you have, like, a dog and a capybara, or, like, dude, pigs, if you're, like, one of those people who's cool enough to have pigs as a pet because they are dope pets, but, like, I just get drunk and eat them. A dog and a capybara, a pig and a capybara, fucking electric combo.
Oh, they're $3,000, so I'm out on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do it. I mean, if somebody wants to buy me one, I'll fucking take it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh, actually, okay, and I said they're not native to our part of the world. There is actually a relatively small population of capybaras thriving in north central. If you just guessed one state, where would they be in the United States? This weird-ass fucking creature. Where does everything weird... Yeah, it's Florida.
It's Florida.
North central Florida.
Oh, and I bet you they weren't like native there. I bet they became native because they were like it's like the pythons. People were just like, I don't want this. You'll figure it out.
All I know is I've seen so many videos, like, dog and capybara right there, and just people having them as pets. And they're just like, dude, yeah, they'll cuddle up just like any other animal that gets domesticized. That's definitely not the word.
Domesticated.
But
domesticated. There we go.
That's it. Look at you, big
Look
brain
at
buddy.
us. Look at us. Teamwork. Robert's gonna be fucking
up,
furious that we're working together so well today. He's probably logging on when we send him the audio and video of this. He's probably like, "Fuck, it was probably a 4-hour podcast." He's like, God damn it! Did an hour and a half? Shit. Yeah, I did not know that. I was about to say my answer was going to be that it's a capybara because like you can't just call something a guinea pig. You have to have a cool scientific name for it too. But I thought he meant like guinea pigs are just really capybaras, but they're not. You would just call them big guinea pigs. Yeah, I like that. Big guineas.
I mean, once again, you're just going to piss off the fat Italian community.
Wow.
I'm watching one right now, and this Italian shepherd is just letting it sniff it, and it's just loving it. He's like, "Yeah, dude, get up in my fur, sniff me." They're just sitting there. They're just buddies.
What a wild looking. It's like a furry hippo looking thing,
dude, and it's got that square ass snout.
Yeah,
I want to boop it. I want to press my face against it.
It's like when they made that, they're like, well, you get a little bit of hippos, but make it small. Make it like a guinea pig, but bigger. Make it kind of like porcupine looking hair, but not spiky. And then can we add some dog to it? And they're like, yep.
This is what it looks like. It looks like a 4-year-old's drawing of what was supposed to be like a dog, but it just doesn't know how to draw proportions. And like it was also mixed with a rat. It's got no tail.
What's a chinchilla? It's like a rabbit. Yeah, it looks like a rabbit.
I think a chinchilla is like a big-eared, like almost mouse rabbit hybrid, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
That's what it looks like.
Like it's kind of like a mouse and it's got big ears, but it's closer to the size of a rabbit, but not quite as big as a rabbit, if I remember correctly. Now I'm just obsessed with capybaras. I'm just watching.
Yeah,
this thing's just walking around the room, and I love it.
That might be my rabbit hole for this next week. My capybara hole.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, find somewhere that we can go visit one. Like somewhere, there's got to be a capybara farm.
Somebody tell us it's listening, right? Like, y'all gotta hook us up.
I mean, this one's just called capybara, the chillest animal on earth. Like, yeah, dude, like it's getting just pets and scratches. It's letting you rub its feet. It's got weird little webbed feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into a.
But it is closely related to the guinea pig. But they can weigh up to 200 pounds, dude. That's a thick ass animal, dude.
That's too big. That's too big.
And no, see, but you know me. I've always said my dream, like the way I want to die, is I get bum rushed by just a bunch of big dogs, and they just like step on me and kill me.
Yeah,
dude, big animals. I love big dude. Oh, okay, this one, they put a bunch of lemons in the pool that this thing was floating in, and it just lifted one out of the water on top of its head. Just left it sitting there. Chill ass animal, dude. And they probably can attack. I've never heard a story of a capybara attack. They're just buddies.
They don't seem like they would. They seem so chill.
Dude, it's eating a watermelon. Like, come on. I just want to scratch his ears.
They seem too chill.
Dude, they're like semi-aquatic, so they're going to love to swim. It's awesome.
Yeah. All right. I'm in on capybaras. They call them that. They call them capybaras when guinea pig was already there because they're not guinea pigs.
Yeah.
That I learned.
And, Italian police.
It's a fun name, capybara. Cappies.
I hope one person writes this is like, calling Italians that is a slur. Like, fucking shut up. No, it's not.
Frankie Ocho, get on.
Calm the fuck down.
Ocho and Associates says it's cool, all right?
There's no slurs for white people. Let's just be fucking honest about that.
Yeah, I heard somebody call somebody a honky the other day, and I just laughed.
Well, I mean, there is an Italian one that I won't use because that one can be kind of a slur. And I saw an Italian guy get called that one time, and he beat the shit out of the guy. And I was like, okay, I just don't want that smoke. There might be one. No. No, it starts with a W, and it sounds like a song that Cardi B had. I think, was it Cardi B? Yeah. Megan Thee Stallion was in it too. You know what I'm saying. Can't say it out loud though in that context.
Yeah.
But still, that's not even it's not even really a slur.
I feel like we didn't answer Skylar's question, but capybaras just sounds cool.
Guinea pigs are already a thing, and they're 198 pounds lighter.
There you go. They should just do schnauzers, like mini schnauzers, like guinea pigs, mini guinea pigs. Maybe that's what he was doing to it.
Mini piguitos.
Good question, Skylar. Hopefully we'll be able to better answer your next question for you, buddy. Brandon Davis, aka Texas Cat Daddy, is at a stream of cream on Twitter, and he says, "What shape is your field of vision?" Does that mean like the quality, or like
No? It just means like if you're looking forward, what shape is like the outer? It's like an oval.
eyeball shape, which is oval, right?
Yeah, it's like an O. Like I mean,
whatever the shape your eyeballs are.
like I don't
Oval
think
shape.
like because your vision just doesn't go to a square stop and then up and then top off. Like it's just like it's rounded. Your vision is rounded, and
it's
it's
not like
definitely not a
fisheye.
circle. It's not
oval.
a circle. Our eyes are wide apart, but they have the same field of height, but not the same distance. So it's going to be an oval. Boom,
Oval.
science.
Bet you didn't think that was coming at you like that. Science happened right there, bro. Good question, though. All right. Final question of the week from Todd Voss at as_seen_by_TV. Todd says, if you're eating Skittles or other flavored candy pieces, do you eat by flavor or just down a bunch all at once?
90% of the time, it's flavor for me. I'm the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, like I'll grab green and pop that, then purple and pop that, then yellow. Sometimes I'll just grab a few and pop them, but like, you know, I wanna taste the lemon. I want to taste the grape.
Oh, see, I don't know if it goes back to like when I was a kid or what, but like when you used to get the little minis in your Halloween bag, like those just like mini M&M bags, mini Skittles bags.
Yeah.
You just rip and pour. And I do that when I'd buy the ones out of the vending machine. You just rip and pour. And when I get the fucking full bag, I still just shove a hand in there and eat. Like I don't have time. I'm just trying to finish the job.
M&Ms are different because that is it's all the same flavor. Skittles, I want to try my different, especially sour Skittles. You don't want to pop. You don't want to pop a bunch of sour Skittles because then you'll be like a fucking junior high kid eating a warhead. Your eyes are squinting. One's like barely flickering, still open. You know what I mean?
Godfather of this podcast, Curtis Chafin, and I were in a class, and I believe we were sophomores. Doesn't really matter, but we had somehow acquired a full bag of sour Skittles from someone. And we were just passing the bag of Skittles back and forth, eating them. And then we were like, that was the whole like, no eating in class. The kids at the back of the class, and it was me and him eating sour Skittles. And we just kept doing the bit like, oh, they're so sour. And then we got in trouble for it. And then we did it again, and we got in trouble for it. And then I'm pretty sure like the third time we got sent to the office, and like I remember like the lady at the office was familiar.
That's always been your problem. You don't know when to end a bit.
No, I didn't. And I just remember the lady in the office was like, "Why are you here?" And you had to put like a reason why. And I remember seeing like, because I kept saying these Skittles were too sour, and like she didn't say like disruptive in class. She just put Skittles too sour. It was like Alex Middleton, reason Skittles too sour. Like, what?
Well, I bet she just wanted you out of the class because you were just annoying her. But also, that wasn't for you. That was for the lady reading it. Like, later that day, she was like, "Did you really fucking send me a kid for Skittles too sour?"
Oh, it was so funny.
Like, yeah, that was a funny one, wasn't it?
It was so funny. But I was always like, I can just go hang out in the fucking office for like, I didn't get in trouble. I just had to like go sit there for the rest of the period. I was fine with that. I don't know. That was weird. Another weird story that I've shared, I think, on the podcast is there used to be a girl that I knew that she would always like get her M&Ms and she'd put them all by color, and she could like if you blindfold her, she could tell you what color M&M she was tasting because she could taste the dyes. Like each different color had a different colored dye, and she would like if you gave her like a blue M&M and like she would separate them all. She said growing up, all she would do is she would separate every time she'd get M&Ms. She would separate them by color and eat them. And so she was like, over the years, you're able to tell the color by the dye, the way they taste.
I'm sorry,
like,
where on the...
It all tastes like chocolate. We saw her do it, though. I didn't believe it. We were like, fuck you, no. I made her do it, and she was like,
perfect. I don't believe you. I'm just saying, I want to know where on the spectrum that lies.
You can win money doing that shit, though.
Dude, that ain't normal brainwave activity. That's
kind of like it's like a superpower, though.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell what color M&Ms are without seeing it. It's like, well, that's a weird superpower, but okay.
I get anxious in public, but I can taste flavors. Okay, well, that's actually a pretty fair trade.
I can taste colors.
Or colors. I hope you can taste flavor. See, if you say you can taste flavors, that is just a very specific part of the spectrum. Like, yeah, buddy, we know you can. Holy shit. Taste flavors. I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh, I mean, we all can. But yeah, I just all at once with the Skittles when I get the Skittles. Pat says he goes by flavor.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. I mean, I don't really judge. I'm not judging you on it. I just don't. I feel like I don't have the time. I'm not gonna be like, what do we got here?
Although I'm just that fat where I have to savor my candy.
I guess so.
Well, Gardettos too. Like that's different. Mixed like that is, but also in Gardettos, you better believe I'm picking out those rye chips and eating them one by one.
Right. But like, I also it's like a dick move when you share a bag of Gardettos and like at the end of it, you're like, well, I only got this one. Why? Like, come on.
Don't share your Gardettos. That's on you. Yeah, don't share your Gardettos.
That's fair. Fair. Don't share your
Gardettos. I mean, one of the best inventions of all time was the all rye chip Gardetto bags.
Yeah. Yeah. Those
ladies,
I don't understand that. Why do people hate it? Why do people hate those?
I don't know. Not that anyone would ever want this, but if you ever want to make my brother fall in love with you, just bring him all rise. All rise.
All right. Well, if there's anything you leave this podcast with, know that you shouldn't share your Gardettos. You shouldn't go into the woods at night.
Don't compare me to Morgan Wallen.
Don't compare Pat to Morgan Wallen. Don't whistle in the woods and don't look up in the trees in the woods. And also, ladies, skirts are fucking out. All right.
Also,
act your age. Skirts are fucking out. All right.
I just want to say, me telling people not to compare me to Morgan Wallen means a lot of them are going to do it online. I'm not responsible for the very mean shit I'm going to say to you guys.
I would hate to see a bunch of Photoshop pictures.
No, that's going to happen. And I'm going to say really, really mean shit to all of you guys who say that.
In the back of your truck in your blue jeans after you're sipping on an ice cold beer.
I'm not just guys. I'm going to let loose
on a dirt road.
I might not. I don't know. You catch me in a bad mood. I might let loose group chat worthy insults. And those, it might happen. I'm just saying your feelings. It's going to be funny for you until your feelings actually get hurt by the words that I use.
Don't though.
I probably won't get to that level because that's a level of thing that only goes in the group chat. Like if you're not worried about somehow your group chat being released and the things you say to your friends being released, your group chat sucks. You don't have real friends if you guys can't say the most despicable, unforgivable shit to each other.
That's what they're for. You don't mean it. You just say it.
Yeah.
That's how they work.
We had a 9-hour session yesterday where people were getting in their feelings and we were just really saying unfavorable shit to each other. My group chat is full of a bunch of pussies who will say really mean shit and then just be like, dude, I'm not mad. You're mad.
And everybody's the mean one in the group.
And no. Oh, I'm not. I'm a dick. I'm not the mean one in the group. I am not. Like we've got the instigator who's just going to egg everything on and get people to the point where everyone's mad. Like multiple times a year, people leave the group chat. They get so mad. They always get brought back in.
So-and-so's back in, but he quit earlier. All right.
Oh, and then we're going to roast you for 2 months about how you're such a little pussy that you left the group chat. Just because we said something about your religion. It gets bad, dude. So, hey, I'm just saying, you compare me to Morgan Wallen at your own risk, guys. Just hope I'm in a good mood when I see it.
Definitely don't do it. Yeah, definitely don't do that.
It's going to happen.
All right, give us a follow on Twitter. We're at Pass the Great Pod. I'm at Alex J. Middleton. Pat is at Not Pat Dan. Robert is at Robert Barbosa 03. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Please give us a 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever else you listen to podcasts. Share us with a friend. It'd mean the world. Let's help this podcast grow. I really would appreciate it. Just, hey, check out this dope pod, guys. It's free. Tell them they want a free subscription and just go subscribe to it on their phone. That's the play right there. But yeah. Make sure you're following us on Twitter at PassGrayPod. Also on TikTok at PassGrayPod as well. If you want to weigh in on our controversial topics, we're trying to go Vise. So, that's what I'm calling viral. Vise. Trying to go Vise.
I hate you.
Yeah, no. Dude, on site, bro. On site. We're going to go Vise. But yeah, trying to go Vi. So share our shit. We really appreciate that. Share us with a friend. Give us that 5-star review. If you want to leave a little review in the comments, that'd be awesome too. Go comment on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Pass the Grade Podcast, or just go search Pass the Grade Podcast on YouTube. Subscribe to it. We're trying to get to 500 followers. We love you guys. Y'all are awesome. Let's go fucking Roughnecks this week and let's win. Let's make it to the ship. And hopefully all of your teams besides the Cowboys and Eagles and Washington football team draft well this draft week. So have a great rest of your week. Love you guys. And until we talk to you next time, pass the gravy. Yeah, bitches.